Welcome to the My Aged Care video that demonstrates how to request a support plan review for a client through the provider portal. A client support plan is developed with an assessor during the face-to-face assessment process. The support plan provides a summary of the client's aged care assessment and recommends services and actions to help a client to achieve their identified goals. A client's needs and circumstances may change over time, which may prompt the need to review their support plan. A request for an assessor to undertake a support plan review may be generated through the provider portal or may be requested through the My Aged Care contact centre on your behalf. Note: for ACT-based aged care services, you do not need to request a support plan review if any additional services or increase in existing services can be delivered under the client's existing care plan. By the end of this video, you should understand how to identify when a support plan review may be needed for a client, request a support plan review through the provider portal, check the progress of current review requests, as well as view the outcomes of completed review requests. A support plan review may be requested for a number of reasons, such as the client's informal care arrangement may have changed. Their health professional may identify the need for additional services, or services may be required to support the client to move to a new location. Providers should monitor and review the services they are providing their clients to make sure their needs are being met. It is important to note that an assessor's decision to undertake a support plan review is based on the information you provide in your support plan review request. If the information provided does not warrant the need for a support plan review, the request may be cancelled and you will be notified through the My Aged Care provider portal. To request a support plan review, you will first need to locate the client record. A support plan review can be requested by selecting Request a Review from any tab within a client's record. Alternatively, you can request a review from your service referrals and locating the client record from either the Accepted Services Pending tab or the Services in Place tab. When requesting a review, you will need to identify what circumstances have changed for the client and describe how this has affected the client's need for services. To assist an assessor to appropriately prioritise the request, you can indicate if there is an urgency for the review to be actioned. If you select Yes, a supporting reason must be provided. You will need to identify what care the client is currently receiving and the primary reason for the request. There is also a mandatory free text field to provide additional information for the assessor. You can also add an attachment to support your review request. For clients approved for a home care package, you must attach a copy of their support plan and budget to help the assessor with the review process. You will also need to provide contact details of someone in your organisation who can provide any additional information that may be required. You will need to tick the checkbox to confirm the information is correct and then send the review request to the assessment organisation for action. You can check the progress of a review request by clicking the Review Request tile from the home page or from within the portal. The Current Request tab will show the progress of a review request, and the Request History tab will show completed or cancelled review requests. It is good practice to check the client's record and recent interactions with My Aged Care prior to submitting a support plan review request. That concludes the video on how to request a support plan review for a client. For links to additional information and support, click on the description box below.